For years now, the people at the Academy Awards and the Nobel Prize Committee have tried to give me 3 awards. 1, the Academy Award for the Best Picture Ever Made. 2, the Nobel Prize in Medicine for the most significant contributions made in medicine in a century. And 3, the Nobel Prize in Literature for the most significant contributions made in literature in the past century. Perhaps because my contributions are so significant, they've been unable to give me my prizes. You see, because of my contributions, I've held back the richest and most powerful organization in the world, the Jesuit Order of the Roman Catholic Church. Unfortunately, if I am given all my awards like most Nobel Prize winners or Academy Award winners get their awards, I may not be alive the next day. Jesuits are everywhere, and they consider me a monumental threat. The Nobel Prize Committee wanted to give me the Nobel Prize in Literature right after I finished my first novel, Silver Skies, in 2005. I was flabbergasted. Though I thought I'd written a good book, I did not think it worthy of the Nobel Prize in Literature. The work I've done in literature, medicine, and cinema that has garnered me these prizes, I would do for free. And I would do, even if I never won any awards. You see, the greatest reward that I will get will be in heaven when I'm with my Lord Jesus Christ, when I win the crowns that I can throw at Jesus' feet. So why the Academy Award for the greatest movie ever made? It started in 2005 when I told Vladimir Putin that he could publish my novel Silver Skies in Germany and Russia, and it became a secret underground hit. Steven Spielberg apparently got a copy and contacted Vladimir Putin and told him, "I'd like to make this into a movie." Vladimir asked me, "Is this okay with you?" I said, "Sure. I think Steven Spielberg would do a great job, and I'm honored that he wants to make this into a film." That same year, I had never heard of Matthew McConaughey, but I saw him for the first time on the cover of People magazine as Sexiest Man Alive. I told Vladimir, "That guy looks like he'd be perfect to play the lead from my novel Silver Skies, Dor Ben Habakkuk." Vladimir said, "He is the lead. Spielberg is using him right now." Matthew took on this acting role as a personal project and gave it all his heart and soul. And he read my novel as he prepped for his role and wanted to get to know the author. Matthew thought it the best book he'd ever read and wanted to check me out. And then he fell in love with me. He's on my marriage list. To make a long story short, because Matthew took on this role as a personal project, he gave a performance that was out of this world. It was his breakthrough role. He has won a special Academy Award for his performance as Dor in Silver Skies for the greatest male performance of all time in a leading role. I decided to write another book in 2006, and that became my memoir, Catherine of King David, which I published myself as my website at GabrielleChana.com. That's GabrielleChana.com. Spielberg jumped at the chance to make a second movie from my second book, Catherine of King David, which is my website, GabrielleChana.com. And it is Catherine of King David that has won the Academy Award for the Best Picture of all time. Because Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese have given me co-producer credit, and because they've incorporated so much of my website into this movie, I am a recipient, along with Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese, for the Academy Award for the Best Picture of all time. The movie made from my novel Silver Skies was nominated for the Academy Award for the Best Picture of all time, but did not win. Instead, the other movie made from my writings, Catherine of King David, won. Hugh Jackman, who plays Brent Spiner in Catherine of King David, has won the Academy Award for the best performance of all time for a male in a supporting role in Catherine of King David. Perhaps because this is a passion for all of us, and we do it all for free. That is Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, Hugh Jackman, Matthew McConaughey, and Brent Spiner, who has won the Academy Award for Best Director of all time for his work in both Silver Skies and Catherine of King David, the two movies that have been made from my writings. And also those who scored the awesome music score that won the Academy Award for Best Score of all time, and the whole outstanding group that created these great films. Because we would all do this for free, and because this is just a passion for us, we have created monumental masterpieces. You know, I've never seen any of the movies made from any of my writings, but I know Spielberg and Scorsese have worked on them nonstop since 2005, as they jumped on all my writings as soon as I published them or made them known. I hope someday to see the great films made from my writings, but for now, my life could be in danger if I saw them. But I know I put my heart and soul into my writings, and those who made the films for my writings did the same. Thank you for this great award. I am truly honored, and thank you, Walmart, for your courage. This is where I work. You see, the current strategy is to use Walmart, where I work, to try to give me my writing money and my Nobel Prizes, as I've not yet been paid for my writings or received any prize money. That's because of Jesuit terrorist threats against my life. But then, like I said, I do it all for free. And I ask you to pray for Walmart, because Walmart's really under attack right now. The Jesuits are furious at Walmart because Walmart's trying to give me my prize money and my writing money, and Walmart's really under attack right now. So pray for Walmart. As for my Nobel Prizes in medicine and literature for the greatest contributions made in medicine and literature in a century, my acceptance speeches for these awards will be the movies made from my writings. If you watch these movies, you will understand why I won the Nobel Prizes in medicine and literature. It's been a challenge for me to stay alive, as Jesuits have attacked my health and life over and over. This has forced me to become brilliant in law and medicine, and I've written a body of law, it's called Conspiracy Law, that has brought medicine into the space age, with cures in the works for cancer, heart disease, AIDS, and most major illnesses that afflict humanity. Some of these are not cures in the works. We've already found cures, but unfortunately the Jesuits are opposing us. I've also, with God's help, figured out treatment plans for new germs that Jesuits have sickened me with, and published these treatment plans that have helped others besides myself. As far as my acceptance speech for my Nobel Prize in literature, go to my website at GabrielleChana.com that I did all by myself without any computer courses. Thank you for these prizes, and my thanks especially to Brent Spiner and Vladimir Putin for believing in me and loving me through the years.